going live, because I think we're going live. Live. We're going live. All of the things that I'm clicking. I'm not clicking on anything. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I was doing this. And it does a noise. It does a noise. I hope I don't have to level up anything today, because I am not in the mood for leveling up. I have everything is recording. I'm sitting too high on my chair. Ooh, that's right. We were having a fun time killing some ogres. That's a thing. What is the spell that I have selected? Wizard's Fury. Oh, right. That's the number 4 on my keyboard. Because I have number 1. You can see over there. Number 1 is a normal flare that I never use. This is the number 2 is the hand fire. Number 3 is just the hand ice. And I don't think that is necessary. Let's change that. Wizard's Fury becomes number 1. Yeah. I like how the symbols are all mixed up. Oh, they're like a third. Like it's a third of the symbol. It's pretty cool. I like that. We have Soul Trap, but we require mysticism. Yeah, we were trying to figure that out. Alteration for shield. Pack Mule is for 4. I'll go with Pack Mule on number 4. In fact, I'll go with Heal Wounds on number 3. And I'll go with Pack Mule on number 8. And then number 4 becomes... Consume health. No. Cloak. I can't cast Cloak because I don't have enough Magicka. Blink. Sure. Sounds good to me. Not the right button. Pressing escape in the menu doesn't leave the game. Let's go. Let's go on in. Ooh, door opened with Akaviri Fort key. It was a very hard lock. We could have done that. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Mr. Skeleton is very upset. Please stop that, Mr. Skeleton. Thank you very much. The ruins appear to be infested with undead Akaviri. I don't know how long they have been trapped here, but I should proceed with caution. I need to locate the Akaviri commander of the fort, who is said to possess the Draconian Madstone. We will get this Draconian Madstone. Interesting. Oh, they're giving us torches. I've had torches for a while. I didn't do that. That was automatic. I'm in combat as well. You're gonna get killed. You're not gonna get killed. You might get killed. The game is weird. Let me give it a try. Oh, I can't push it. Come on. Shh. There we go. Didn't quite work. Ah. There we go. I failed all my throws. Young, welcome to the stream, and Harry, welcome on in. How's it going? Welcome on in. We're exploring an Akaviri ruin. And that's basically it. Hello from the Hagi? I don't actually know what that is. I don't know what that is. Care to explain, Harry? Oh, there's another one. Hi! I may be... Oh, a little bit... I didn't need to take that damage. Oh, that hit. A little bit out of mana is what I was gonna say. But I think we're good. Let's go this way. I think the game might have been trying to tell me that this is the way forward. And it very well might be. I hear you and see you. I hit you there. And there you go. I think we're in a good position. We're a lot better anyway than we were before. When we came here the first time. Without any potions and whatnot. Hi! Ooh, that leading. That leading again. Oh, are you gonna stay down there? Because that's really lame if you are. That was gonna be amazing. And then it wasn't. Also, he was right there. Interestingly enough. Hagi equals Aga. Haga. Netherlands. That's why I remember it. The word in specific, because I think I've heard of it. Going to bed soon, says Jung. It's, yeah. And also, did you hear about the kilometer-big comet heading to Earth? I did not hear about this kilometer-big comet. That is very big comet. It's a very big comet. When is it hitting? Because if it's a kilometer big... There you go. Because if it's a kilometer big, they probably saw it coming a long ways away. There we go. Mithril gauntlets, though. I think I have those already. Anyway. Old wooden door to Serpent of the Scales of the Serpent. I kind of want to go there. But I also want to go in here. This Saturday, it's passing by. Oh. That's going to be cool. Is it very close to the Earth? I don't know if it's going to rain. What is that? Why is that? Why was that locked? Why is this locked? I remember when I was a kid, there was this, that big comet that, that only passes by every 500 years. Some treasure. Haley? Harley? I don't remember the name of the comet. It's a famous comet. I remember seeing it. And, it was sort of meh. As a kid. Isn't that Haley? Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. And where did this skeleton come out of? Also, why did this skeleton come out of here? You need to die. Also, I'm calling you a skeleton because you're not a person anymore. I was gonna do him a headshot after death. After the death of the undeath. Oh, there's another one. Of course there is. Oh, that missed. There's another one. Okay, good. Now, what was that little one guarding? Just some junk. Okay. The only comment I've seen was after some mushrooms. But I don't think that counts. Ah, it still does. It's just, it doesn't have a name. Oh, this goes to the serpent as well. I might as well go to the other one then. Because, you know, it's more secretive. I don't remember why it's more secretive. Open. I don't know why. Also, I don't know why it only opens halfway. I want more. Let's get a heal over here. And yeah, this door. It's probably gonna, you know, be all amazing things. See, I told you it was gonna be amazing things. Hiccups as well. I have just had a big, tall mug of tea, and that's why the hiccups happen right now. How's that fire going? I'm gonna need to respec. I've reached maximum level, and I'm gonna need to respec. So your list probably will help. Hopefully, will help me. Might 30, Constitution 13. Might 30 is brutal. Perception 22 is pretty amazing. Intelligence 30. My God. And that is a monk? What do you do with intelligence for monks? Stagger? Is it intelligence for length? Doing 100 plus damage. The game is broken and I don't know how to play it. A glass dagger. It's the first one we find. I think it is the first one we find. Hello. Look at that. That's what people get if they're too hasty. I suppose it does a lot of damage. I'm not really sure if he does or not. I mean, probably will kill you. Ow, ow. I suppose I should have seen that coming. I thought he was Thought it was gonna be like in those games where if you don't fall on it, you don't take damage. Speaking of... There's my blood! What a jerk. It's wrong spell. We got skeletons. Hey, what's up? Can you attack through the gate? I was literally asking, can you, as a skeleton, attack through the gate? Not me, as a player. Because I knew I couldn't. But I suppose I tested it anyway. With melee, you might be able to. There's a lot of locked doors around here. Ah! It's still vampire kill me easy. Oh. I can see why that would be a problem. Are you doing it solo? My god. This chest was unlocked. Glass arrows, thank you! This is good for leveling up. Where are we right now in terms of level, by the way? We're only at level 14, so we're good. Our personality is drained? Why is it? I think it was because I have an item or something. I'll go and check you in a little bit. This doesn't lead anywhere. Well, it leads to the bedroom of the skeleton, but... Huh. Some bones. Go for the eyes. No solo for the monk since 50% increased damage taken. Oh, right. I remember you saying that. I hear more skeletons. This does look like a back access area. You shouldn't have. I could have jumped. Oh, you can look at the drawbridge. Hi. Good. Now let me guess. Well, I can't guess very well, but I'm thinking that leads to the same place. Mouth of the serpent. No, that's the fangs of the serpent. Maybe the other one didn't lead to this one as well. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're good. Let's continue exploring. An interesting dungeon, at the very least. Really pretty. I really enjoy those effects. They still hold up after all these years. Don Moratti, welcome back. How's it going? Minor detail, pull the lever, it moves forward. Oh, actually, good point. I think it just moves anywhere. You can position yourself wherever you want, but that's, yeah. Since you are respecting, I might try a guide for other companions. Wait, you didn't give me... You didn't give me the... Didn't you give me for the whole team? You gave me a list for the whole team. Another skeleton. Dead. Ah! Dead. I was a little bit too... Another skeleton. Dead. A little bit too rushed before. Some gold. 42. The ones you aren't currently using, I mean. Right. Yeah. That game has so much depth. It's the longest game. It's the longest RPG. Pillars of Eternity 2 is the longest RPG. The Fangs of the Serpent here as well. Now I'm confused. Now I don't know where to go. There's skeletons all over the place. This is why... Hello. This is why stealth characters are so powerful. And why everybody does it. You just shoot them. Also, it's fun. I always enjoyed the shooting mechanics since Oblivion. They're fun. The stealth mechanics, they work well enough, I suppose. It's very, it's not sophisticated. Hi. They're jumping. Good for you. Oh yeah, they're jumping all right. So maybe not too good for you. Okay. There we go. And there was criticism already about the stealth mechanics when the game came out back in 2006. Because the problem with the stealth mechanics in this game is that they are on-off health stealth. So basically, that's why like I'm just now thinking about it because my immediate response before when we got immediately detected on those stealth missions, my immediate response was that you know, oh, they're already on me. It's just so brusque, and it is. That's the problem with stealth. Is that even though the little stealth check, this thing down at the bottom, even though that thing takes a little while to go from 0 to 100, it has a little animation. It's a lie. It doesn't. Either the enemies see you or they don't, and if they do, they aggro immediately, and you're never going back into stealth again. Or even if you are, they will pursue you anyway, because I think there's some mechanics going on. So these guys were falling down, and this is just the way out. Well, I'm glad I came here, and I killed them all as well. Heading to bed. See you later, Jung. Have a good night. Thank you for coming, by the way. You say it like that's the bad thing. No, I didn't mean that it is a bad thing. I meant that it's just big. It's just like it's good. It's a good thing. It's just it takes time for me to get to a point where I can yeah, I need to go over there. For me to get to a point where I can just enjoy the game differently, because I'm, you know, still blindly playing it. Literally, it's a blind playthrough. And so, yeah, basically, it takes time. I was very hyped for Pillars of Eternity 1 and doing the maximum difficulty playthrough, and I hope to do it in the second game, but it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so this has skeletons as well. Can we stop it? The editing is gonna be glorious. Just ow! That's not gonna make it into the edit. Yeah, it's just like, it's gonna be kill. Some traps around here. Where is this? Eyes of the Serpent. That's a new area. We haven't been there. So there's gonna be traps all over the place. Or maybe just in some places. Okay, that scared me. This is more Eyes of the Serpent. Let's see where torches are. Oh! Dang it. Oh! Stop it. Oh, I see. I think these should be supposed to work the other way. Like, they're up, and it's a battery of, like, gravitational energy. And then when you move that, it unlocks them using the energy of your movement over there, and then the gravity will pull it and then lower the drawbridges. Because that makes more sense from a physics standpoint. Solo second playthrough. No. I can't. I would die forever. On the final bosses, that's the problem. It's like, maybe the mid game would be more or less doable, but the bosses would end. Okay, so yeah, that down there is definitely where I was, and I expect there were gonna be a lot more skeletons up here before, and it's a great thing that I went down there. There's more skeletons though. It's a great thing because fighting them, running around. Running away from these guys while being attacked by the arrows, not really my cup of tea. The venom of the serpent, so we keep getting more and more areas. That's fun. And at least these ones we can tell what they are, so they're easy to recognize. Even though well, it's actually not an Aelid ruin, it's an Akaviria ruin. The distinction is very tenuous. That autosave was just time-based. Or maybe it wasn't. Excuse me. This feels eerily familiar from some places in Morrowind. Hi, Mr. Ghost.
We've awaited your arrival, messenger.
I assume you have.
You have made a long and perilous journey, but there is no time to rest. The army of Raymond is at our doorstep, and our supplies have dwindled.
Oh, he doesn't know.
We have awaited your arrival. Tell us, what news do you bring from Akavir?
It's a good thing I picked up the pamphlet, because yeah. Here are your orders.
Well done, soldier. Your mission is complete.
Oh, he's smiling. It's a smiling ghost.
Thanks. Now we may rest. Long live the act.
It's the Grinch or Grunch, whatever. After seeing the orders, the Akaviri commander vanished. Yes. The ruins are now silent and at peace. After so many years, the Akaviri final mission has been completed. I should proceed ahead and search for the Mad Stone. Yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of need the Mad Stone, if you don't mind. I mean, a little bit. It looks like this is the Mad Stone. What is that? Draconian Mad Stone. Oh, it's like an amulet. I have obtained the Draconian Mad Stone. I should now make the long journey back to the Countess, or to Countess Carvain in Bruma. It's not long at all. We're there. In the edit. I'm gonna cut out this. Probably shouldn't have cut out, but I am. Because otherwise the joke doesn't work. What would you like to solo as? Let's see. Multi-classing is really where you're going, right? Multi-classing is the way to go. So possibly a rogue for the abilities that do a lot of damage and some debuffs, as well as, or not necessarily. A rogue monk would be an interesting one. I don't know. I'd need to look at the stats for each for each class. It's not something that I like. There's definitely a lot of ways for you to choose classes based on. And this is back to the beginning. There's definitely a lot of ways for you to choose classes based on. I locked myself out. That's bad. They to choose classes based on like specific abilities and whatnot, and just have like big spreadsheets where you're like, if I want maximum deflection and maximum mind resistance, which is probably the two that I would go with, and I want healing, what would I have to do? What would I have around here? Paladin / Chanter. Chanter on a solo build. I mean, Paladin probably is very good for what I was just saying about the deflection. So I need to go to the Skills of the Serpent or the Eyes of the Serpent, which is what I'm going next. Because we haven't seen that area. Bergal! Didn't. No Bergals. There's a thing as the No Rest run, which you stack bonuses. That's an interesting thing. the per rest bonuses. That's kind of interesting. You'd need to have a build that doesn't require rest, though. Otherwise, it's just gonna be very difficult. Wait, what? I step on you. Dang it. Where are we? We haven't been here. So 150, 200 defenses in Paladin Chanter. My god. You're immune. You're immune at that level. At 200, you're definitely immune to a lot of things. To basically everything. Well, maximum difficulty is a little bit different, I suppose. But, yeah, that's ridiculous. So I came from the fangs, and I can go to the mouth. Let's go over here. Save the game, just in case. Did I save the game? I did not, I don't think. But I have been here. No, it's just dead skeletons. Because Of course it's dead skeletons. We completed the mission. That's why. It's kind of interesting. Fangs of the Serpent. Wait, really? Multiple entrances from the Fangs of the Serpent? Oh, yeah, of course. Why couldn't I see it? Of course. Of course. I think Path of the Damned gives plus 15 to stats of enemies. Still. That's pretty powerful. All of that is always going to be mitigation, mitigation, mitigation. If you need to die and restart a little bit every once in a while, that's fine. But, like, if you can make it so that you only take half your health in damage when you do take damage, and you have plenty of time to work around that, then it works perfectly well. Our acrobatics has gone up. However, there's something that I missed. Which means that I'm gonna need to do a little bit of editing trickery to make the joke work. Because I will make the joke work. Which is, I need to find a note. So we're gonna look around for a note. Around here, there must be something. And what I'll do, looking for a note because we found a chest in here, and in fact we still have the purple marker for it. And apparently there's a key around here somewhere. I have no idea where to even begin looking for the key, but it's gonna be another pickle. I mean, I'm looking for both, to be honest. If I find the key, then that's great. I would like to find the note. I think the note is in the path. We just need to follow the path. We definitely didn't come here, though. So this looks promising. It looks weird as well. Huh. What a weird thing. Oh. There's another rusty chest that needs a key. Interesting. Well, I know how to get here. It's an easy one. That's curious. There's another chest up there. Nope. No chest. Fighter subclass Tactician is also popular for solo plays. Yeah, those subclasses add a lot of depth to to how they play and whatnot. I don't remember them off the top of my head. So what we're looking for is just the key. I am in combat. Oh, that might be it. Oh, there's the thing. Destruction going up. That is good news. I'm sorry I stretched your texture. These things might be it. It's an easy way to hide things. Just put it in an altar. It's reasonable enough that people will check out the place. Check the place out. But it's still relatively hidden. I think I might be in combat, though. No. This soundtrack sounds like fight to me. So here, there is a... Look at this. Could hide something over there. It's, like, suspicious. There's another one down there. I really don't know what it is. Or basically the way to open those chests. Whatever it is. I shouldn't have the torch out. I don't need it. Hello. Two of you? As long as it's only the two of you and not will-o-wisps. I don't need no will-o-wisps here. Okay. It might be up there because I didn't explore the northern side. Actually, yeah, northern side of the path, or western side of the path all that much. So I need to do that. Doesn't look like it has a lot of things here. It's really not obvious, is it? There's something here. There's some fallen trunks. Oh, it's the edge of the map. You cannot go that way. Sure thing. Oh! I'll have to look it up. Kind of wanted to figure it out myself. It's an unmarked quest. This is the edge. Oh no! There's a... Where am I? I hope I'm not stuck is where I am. Oh no, I'm in that area. Can I go up there? Maybe. Although not our current. Well there's... Oh, this is illusion. No. Skill level is too low. No, it isn't. It's good. Dang it. For casting Pack Mule? Yeah, I know. Ease Burden is what I want. It allows me to jump a little bit higher. But it doesn't let me. Dante, welcome to the stream. I still trying to solve the unmarked quest mystery. Yes, I was. I can't figure. I found another chest. There's another chest over here in this little tower over there, but I couldn't find anything else. And I was looking around in the main. I found some more ogres, which was nice. I was looking around in the main path. Oh, no, this is just fine. You just arrived to help me, and you did. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of editing trickery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the conversation. We missed something. Whatever it is. So let me mark it. I don't have visual over... And also I can't do that. I can't... Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, it doesn't register very well. Anyway. What about this? Crumpled note and a rusty key. We're right next to the mouth of the serpent. Let's see what this crumpled note has for us. Because it might connect to the chests that we haven't opened yet. I guess you found the message I told you about, old friend. We have traveled together for so long, and you're the only one I trust with a ring in my story. I knew climbing into the window of that wizard's house was a mistake, but the bounty of the ring was just too enticing to pass up. They said it was worth thousands of drakes, enough to keep me comfortable for a while as I lay low. They also said Ortharzel was out of town at some meeting of wizards or some such. They were wrong on both accounts. You'd think I'd be used to this by now, dealing with the unpredictable in our line of work, but after trying to fence the ring all over Cyrodiil, no one would touch it. Worse still, Ortharzel was pursuing me the entire time. I had to call in many favors to stay one step ahead of him. I decided to strike north and make for Skyrim. As I was crossing the Gerals, he finally caught up to me. 2 fireballs later, I found myself tumbling down a steep, snowy slope into a valley. I don't know where I am. There are ruins of some old fort here. Luckily, that fetcher didn't follow me down. I assume he gave me up for dead. I think I'm going to stash the ring in this valley, make for Skyrim, and return later when I feel it's safe. I've used some old chests I found in the ruins to make sure nobody stumbles across the ring by mistake. You know, the old key to a key thing like we used to do. If I don't make it back here, and you're reading this message, then the ring is all yours, my friend. Use it well, and remember me. From G.S. And I'm gonna actually leave the crumpled note behind, because I don't think it tells me where to go. However, there is a chest that we haven't found yet, but I was looking around for that. And there is a chest right up here in this little tower. It's a lovely place. Look at that tree. It's growing right in the middle of the tower, which is very unlikely considering that it wouldn't get much sunlight or any sunlight at all down there as a little baby tree, but whatever. In here, very well hidden. There it is. It's the chest. I was actually right. I didn't know if it was going to be the final chest. So let's go to the one that we have the marker of. And now we skip to the bits. Because I'm doing, because of course I'm doing a let's play out of the footage, but more importantly, I wanted to poke fun at the game for telling me the long journey back, and I just said no, it is just a teleport, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna teleport. But the problem is this is happening in between that teleport, so I'm gonna need to splice things together and just go back and forth with the footage. And because, you know, some people watch Let's Plays for tutorials, I also want to make sure I show things. They shouldn't watch Let's Plays for tutorials, but, you know, sometimes it's hard to find what you want. I hope that's the last chest. Probably not the last chest. Also, the letter said something about, you know, the old thing, key to a key to a key. That's not safe. Why would you do that? That's like, why? People can just pick. They can't, because the game doesn't let you, but they can just pick the lock of the whatever chest they found. And it could be the last one, and there it is. So having more chests just enhances the chances of people finding your thing. Because if I find a chest with a key inside, I'm like, oof, something going on around here. Yeah, this chest over here. Right close to the entrance. Oh. This is the final chest. Well, let's find the other one. I don't know where it is. Find teleporting in the Elder Scrolls games mess things up. No. I mean, teleporting in the editing. Because I just make a cut. And, you know, just the editing. It's just a YouTube joke. It doesn't actually count as teleporting. And it does mess things up. This looks suspicious. Not here. Yeah, I really don't know where the other chest is. I have been everywhere. So I'm concerned. I imagine it's going to be in the center of the map or something to that extent. But that other chest was really hard to find because it was like hidden from sight in the middle of the dirt. I was watching these kinds of teleports in your Pathfinder Let's Play and when caught by the spider traps. Oh no. Yeah, ambushes are infuriating. I really do not enjoy them at all. At all. And if I were playing by myself, I would immediately reload. But because it's for YouTube, sometimes it's good. Sometimes there's, you know, there's some nice fights that I get out of, and people are like, ooh, you made it. And it's like, it's good. Sometimes they don't even need to be rewarding for me. They just need to be enjoyable enough to watch, and they're rewarding for the viewer. So I do make an effort to not play normally, because if I play normally, I'm not I don't take any shit from the game. If the game, ambushing me, no, sir. I read a walkthrough. I didn't, but I pretend that I do. So you know what I mean? Like first time you're playing a game, and you just play for an hour or something, and the game catches you off guard after an hour, and you're like, haha, no you didn't. Reload for an hour back, and you just replay the stuff very fast, and then see, I saw you coming. And some games allow you to not. Well, it's about training you, really, as a player. Some games train you to not be afraid of failure. Like Disco Elysium, for example. Disco Elysium definitely trains you to not be afraid of failure. But it should train you a little bit faster than it does. But it is also a game that benefits from you failing. If you want to fail. But other games just will punish you for failure, and it's, you know, you don't get the quest reward now. And I'm like, but I wanted quest reward. Also, recommend the community patch if you're going to do a second Let's Play of Deadfire. I'm really going to bed. See you later, Young. Thank you for the recommendation. I did not know there was a community patch, so I didn't know it needed one, honestly. But I guess it does. I mean, I don't know. This is the edge. This is the edge as well. Very edge. Which means it's probably not here. That's a shame. Oh, and they, by the way, outside of the edges, they put ingredients. There's ingredients on the outside of the map. Maybe not this one, but the world map definitely does. If you're going up the mountains hunting for ingredients, all of a sudden you find you can't go any further. And you're like, but there's flowers over there. Yeah, you're not supposed to go up there. Whoa! Ow. Also not supposed to go over here. That's even an easy one. Well. I have no idea where the chest is. Found 2 of them, so yay. We're way too close to the other one. So let's explore to the north again. And now we're just being a little bit more meticulous. Because of course we're looking for a chest. And before I wasn't, even though I should have. I was reading the other day that Obsidian may not do Pillars 3 due to low Deadfire sales. Yeah, I saw that. They're they didn't even sell as badly as for example Tides of Numenera sold, or Bard's Tale 4, for example. In Exile is in real deep trouble if they don't do well with Wasteland 3. And also Brian Fargo has already said that they have their future I think they have their future sort of like secure because they're Microsoft owned, both Obsidian and In Exile. So Microsoft has got their back, at least in that, I think. But that, you know, that doesn't mean that they can just keep doing games that are not necessarily, you know, successful. We don't know the terms of the contract with Microsoft obviously. But I really hope that Wasteland 3 does well. I honestly am not going to be surprised if it doesn't. I really hope it's a much better game than Wasteland 2. But I think the thing is, even if it is, that's not enough to do good. Because I think the biggest reason why games do well is the combination of marketing with first look likability of a game. Think of a game like I don't know, Darkest Dungeon, or Darkest Dungeon is the perfect example, but there's a lot of more. You put enough resources into the advertising, and it's a game that you look at and you're like, that looks cool. I'm gonna do, even if it's 2D, you know what I mean? Like, I just try to put. This is just my opinion, obviously, but I just try to put myself in my own shoes when I look through mobile games on the Android store or whatever it's called, on the Play Store or whatever. And I'm like, anything 3D that doesn't look like readily nice, because it's just so generic. Everything that is 3D for mobile is just super generic. All of it. It doesn't matter if it's dragons, if it's fire. It's all lame. It's all lame. And all of it, I'm just like, skip. It's all rubbish. It's all bad. The mobile gaming is impossible. But even without that, and then it's just it's all broken. The system is broken for mobile gaming. There's no redeeming it at this point, unless the only redeeming would be Google from tomorrow, or tomorrow just coming up with the idea that, you know what, we're not going to allow any microtransactions whatsoever. Just no more microtransactions. And then mobile gaming would flourish. A lot of people will lose their jobs, but then again, a lot of people would gain new jobs. And you know what? Those new jobs would be good jobs because they'd be creative rather than just hunting for people's money. Tyson no Manero was a joke compared to Planescape. I don't think so. I've been thinking about it recently for unrelated reasons. I don't know why. I've specifically been thinking, trying to compare Planescape with Tyson no Manero. There's definitely a thing that I didn't like in Tyson no Manero, was just that it took after Planescape on some levels very, very close. Some things were very, very close to Planescape, and it didn't need to be. That's the thing. It was a little bit more than an homage. It was almost kind of a rip-off in some aspects, some parts of the game. You know what I mean? But I think the writing is just better, and not just the writing. The whole the ending. The ending is the weakest part of the game, I would say. The ending of Tyson no Manero, but it's still definitely like it holds together. It's not a rushed ending, so it's, you know, it's not as good. But I think the writing is better, and that's really where I want. Well, there's another aspect to it, but yeah, the writing being better is where I want that kind of games to really shine, because it's entertaining to read, and you see the reactions of people to your actions. But on the other hand, also, Tyson no Manero doesn't have as much combat as Planescape, and honestly, Planescape's combat is a direct detriment to my enjoyment, I would say. And but I also don't think that was the reason at all why it didn't sell. Because if you think about it, Tyson no Manero, you know, I don't think that was the reason, because anybody that has a memory of playing Planescape, which not a lot of people did, Planescape sold, I think, 500,000 or something over the, you know, BioWare-owned Not BioWare, actually. It was Black Isle. Over the life of Interplay, I think it was like $500,000. It wasn't that much. But, it, you know, it made up its losses. Or its cost, I suppose. I think I remember seeing it. Oh, we haven't been here. Either it was $500,000 or it was $1 million. Nowhere near as much as Baldur's Gate, though. Or even Icewind Dale. All the people who had the nostalgia of playing it, you know, they would buy Tides of Numenera just to play it a little bit, even if it's not as good. It's not a situation where you're gonna be like, oh, I read the reviews that it's not as good, I'm not gonna play it. You know what I mean? I think it's just the marketing. It wasn't just the marketing, it was the art direction as well. I really enjoyed the art direction, but you know, sometimes you need to... It's not just sometimes, and like, every art direction needs to be marketing driven. It needs to be, you know, it's Darkest Dungeon, man. You just look at Darkest Dungeon, and you're like, that game looks cool. Even if the art doesn't necessarily serve, but it does, in Darkest Dungeon's case. But even if the art doesn't necessarily serve a gameplay purpose... if you need to make gameplay sacrifices for the art to like be interesting, like I don't know, Don't Starve, for example. Don't Starve does have gameplay sacrifices for the art to be interesting, but it works. I mean, it's not that it doesn't. It's not that it's necessarily a worse game or anything, but you know, you need that. You need that the people looking at the logo and looking at the first picture on Steam and being like, that looks cool, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna give it a shot. And people need to get immediately what it is. It's a lot of text. And also that also scares a lot of people off. Disco Elysium is 100% text. But again, it looks very unique. So you can, like, Disco Elysium is the perfect example of what I'm saying here. The art style needs to, like, pop immediately. It's, like, be unique and be interesting. First off, it almost looks 2D, which just sells better. In my opinion, 2D sells better. And always has sold better, unless it's console. If it's for consoles, it's different. I assume, because I don't have any. Those guys call them in Exile, Obsidian, Interplay, whatever name they had, are really followed by bad luck. Their games are amazing, but way too niche. I don't know. I think they could do a lot more niche games. I've always defended that you need small budgets and many games, and just make it, you know, not like what's the name of that game that Life is Strange? Yeah, no, not Life is Strange. Telltale, yeah, Telltale games. Not like that. Telltale games is just a machine of pumping out games. It's the EA of interactive storytelling. And I haven't gotten around to playing a single game of theirs. I've been waiting. But that's just the kind of person I am, I suppose. Like, if you throw too much stuff at me, I just back off. And I'm like, yeah, I'll wait until you calm down, and then I'll put my toes in and test the waters. I do that. I did that for The Witcher 3, for example. Well, I did that for The Witcher 2 as well. Because... for a different reason. That's a different reason. That's because I know that there was going to be an enhanced edition. But, like, if you're... That's why I think that episodic gaming doesn't work. Is because a lot of people will be like, okay, well, I'll wait until the series is complete, and I'll play it. I don't want to be playing a game, a 4-hour game now and waiting a month or 6 months for the next one. So then it's, yeah, I never played any episodic games. Yeah, I think the only episode of games that I played was episode 1 from Half-Life 2. And that's because I bought the orange box at the time or something like that. I think I bought something on discount when the second episode came out, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play the first episode. And I played it, and I was like, yeah, sure, I don't need to play the second. It cost a bunch of money. Boy. The ending of Tides was a complete joke. I was like, really? What the heck? Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, we're back over here. Dang it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't groundbreaking or anything, but the journey was really where it was for me. Feels like they aren't moving forward with the games. Larian Studios, for example, try to build on their games. Larian Studios got lucky, I think. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Or maybe they did, and I'm not trying to, like, devalue their efforts. Yeah, we're back to the beginning. I'm not trying to devalue their efforts and their decisions. It's just that you need to do good decisions and get lucky. And sometimes there's ways that you can, you know, shape the luck. Shape the luck to how you want it to be. Valerian just got... I think they played the multiplayer card for the original Sin 2. And it worked out. They played... I think... Honestly, I think it was the multiplayer that really brought... I'm in circles now. I need to look it up. There might be something over there. I think they played two cards really well, one right after the other, and honestly, they didn't like blow up or anything. It's not. We're not talking Stardew Valley here. Which is, Stardew Valley is another example of you see it and you're like, okay, I want to play that. And if you're that kind of player, of course. Do you know what I mean? It's like the visual is so important. The visual uniqueness, I should say. But they played the turn-based card. They were the only one playing the turn-based card in that big burst of 2012 sort of Kickstarter campaigns where, you know, Wasteland 2 got funded and Pillars of Eternity 1 got funded. They were basically on the back of the indie revolution, and they're just going for that, which is great, fantastic, and awesome. But they play the turn-based card, and a lot of people went for that. And I think the original Divinity Original Sin, names get confusing, did well because of that. Fantastic. But I honestly thought it wasn't good played by yourself. It's just not necessarily a good game. It's kind of fun to mess around with, but it's too... The pacing is bad. And that kills it. Man, that's just... Pacing in RPGs is just so important, I feel. I had a lot of fun playing it in multiplayer, though. Don't know where the other chest is. And then in the second game, they played the multiplayer card for the 4-team multiplayer, which was really good, just from a influencer standpoint. Because when you make a game, you need to think of YouTubers and streamers. You need to think of that. And it just worked, and that was fantastic. Divinity Original Sin 2 for me is the best RPG, just sort of, you know, sort of mainstream. And the other thing is also it looks phenomenal. On cheap hardware as well. You don't need to have a super good computer for it to look good. It's a very well optimized system. They did a phenomenal job artistically and technically. Which is also, you know, technical art is also an art. Feels, never liked The Witcher 3. Had some nice side quests, but overall, main story is kind of meh. My favorite quest was the Red Baron. Yeah, the Red Baron side quest was really interesting, very drawn out. I think it would have worked a little bit better if the game was. It would have worked a little bit better if there wasn't a third-person slasher, because it's got a lot of ambience. And you can pull a lot of that ambience away from the game just by having a third-person camera. And the quest does play on that every once in a while, especially the castle area, and then you go into the woods. It's a great quest. I really liked it. I didn't play it twice. Did I play the game twice? I think I did. I think I started playing the game again. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're gonna need to look it up. But the main ending, I think they didn't land the ending very well. The DLCs were good. Did you play Divinity 2? No, not the original Sin. I did not. I only played the Divine Divinity. That's the only Divinity game that I played. I know the order though. It's Divine Divinity, Beyond Divinity, Divinity 2, Divinity Dragon Commander, and then Divinity Original Sin. And then Divinity Original Sin 2. They are. It's just a studio doing things on the same franchise, and they go all over the place because they're trying to survive, which is a shame. It's a shame that that happens, you know? I think they shouldn't, like, I don't know. It's just weird, because they could do other franchises, but I guess... I don't think... The thing is, I don't think it's sold because it was Divine Divinity, you know? It's just going to be Divinity 2. It's probably going to sell less, because I think that's the reason why they don't do the 2s. Because people are like, I didn't play the first. And there's still a lot of that, and rightfully so. I mean, you should play the first one before you play the second. It's like, it just adds to the enjoyment, unless it's just a really rubbish game. But then again, if it's a rubbish game, why are you gonna play the second? If it's like, why do I want it? Anyway, I'm looking it up online. Pale Pass, so Oblivion. Pale Pass. Chests. Sorry about the cheating. Red Baron was the best written quest. Sadly, never find out what happened to him. Oh, no? When it comes to fantasy RPGs, no one for me is number one is Dragon Age series. Dragon Age is really good. I thought we did find out. Oh, like in my ending, I sent him to out into the woods with his wife, and I'm trying not to spoil it. And I didn't spoil it. I know it sounds weird, but... So the old chest is what I'm missing. Southeast of the entrance of Mouth of the Serpent. Follow the path south. Back towards the Serpent Trail. Past the statues on either side of you. Or in the side. And you will reach a fallen column. Let's go with that. I'll think about it. My favorite written quest of The Witcher 3 is, but so past the statues and reach a fallen column. There it is. After that, reach a fallen column. Travel in the direction pointed by the column and jump onto the rock at the base of the curved wall you find. Oh, I found it. Thanks. So there it is. There's the chest. It's hard to find. It's really hard to find. It's in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Mouth of the Serpent. Directly southeast. Huh. And we have opened it with a key. Ooh, another key. Yep. Now let's hope that... and then I make a cut. I'll keep it in my head so I don't forget. I'm gonna say this chest is the last one. Makes sense, right? It's like a conversation, except... I don't know, I could say it back there and just do a L cut. I do L cuts sometimes. I like L cuts. Everybody does J cuts, and I'm like, screw your J cuts. What is this, a vlog? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to remember what I have to say. Come on. Want to think about The Witcher 3? This chest is the last one. Oh, that's really expensive. A circlet of omnipotence. It's not very good. I mean, thanks, but I might use it actually. I say it's not very good. It adds to strength. And I might be able to use it without the... Well, it's gonna look better on me anyway. Draconian Madstone. We haven't even looked at it. It's a pretty interesting thing. It doesn't matter for me because I'm immune to poison and 75% resist the disease. And that's cumulative, so you don't get, like... If it adds disease 50% on self, you go from 75 to 125 and not from 75 to 87.5%. Where's the circlet that I found? Circlet of omnipotence. Oh. What? It's not a circlet, it's a ring. It's a ring. Of course it's a ring. A circlet isn't a ring. Anyway, moving on out of here just for other quests. And that's where I make the cut. I also should mark that. So, what is my favorite written quest of The Witcher 3? The first area doesn't have anything very memorable that I remember. I really enjoyed the main quest of the... oh, I should do something here. Excuse me. There we go. I turned myself around, though. What are you doing? Don't know what to say. Anyway, don't mind me. I really enjoyed the main quest of the island place with the islands. Thought that was like, I think those were probably that's probably where the best writing for me was up there. Some really interesting characters and some red herrings as well. As soon as Yennefer shows up, basically, I really was disappointed with Triss Marigold. I don't know. I was disappointed with her because her character is just so vastly different from what she is like in the first and second games. That, yeah. I went for the good ending, sending him and his wife to you know where, but to the woods. But they never tell us the conclusion. There's no conclusion. That's just how it is. They go there and live happily ever after. Except without the happily. Or the after. Because they don't leave after. You know what I mean? It's like a video game. But I know what you mean. Yeah, if they don't tell you what happens after. Unfortunately, after the Anthem Clown show, BioWare is in shambles. So let's pray the Dragon Age 4... The Dragon Age... for Dragon Age 4. Not that I have high hopes. Everything EA touches dies. Did you read about what Dragon Age 4 was going to be? They were going to focus on a shorter, replayable style of RPG. So you could have multiple choices and consequences and just have a more condensed game for like 20 hours or something instead of 200. You know, it's just going to be choices and consequences all over the place. That's what they wanted, you know what I mean? And then EA came in and said, you're not doing that. We want live services. That's what we want. We want recurring user spending. That's what we want. And so they had to scrap the whole project. So the original Dragon Age 4 was scrapped. And I think a couple of months after that, right around the time we heard about this whole debacle, which was like a year ago, the lead for Dragon Age 4, which was, I believe, the lead writer of Dragon Age 3? Either way, the lead quit. They just quit. And it don't work at BioWare anymore. And yeah, so they were working, after that they scrapped the game, and they were working on Dragon Age 4 as a live services style game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, think Anthem. That's that sort of game. Think, you know, the Anthem is sort of trying to be what Warframe is, you know, that sort of game. Warframe is free and better. Just there's no reason. I don't. That's a different discussion, but yeah, they're dumb as bricks. They're just freaking dumb as bricks because they're scum. They're the people who make that. I think it's not really that they lack intelligence, it's that they're scum. The people who make those decisions, not the people that work at BioWare. Those, I mean, they're at the whim of people above them. But because the ones on top are scum, they make dumb decisions, and they look dumb, but they're not. They're really smart and scum. And that's like Fallout 76 for you, and a bunch of other things. So yeah, that's the story. That's the situation. However, recently, And this is why I'm like carefully apprehensive. Recently, EA has gotten the whole Anthem debacle under their wing, and sort of, I think they're doing something about it. I don't know. I hesitate to say it, but they might have learned their lesson. However, unfortunately, the lesson that they learn might be the way to screw us even harder than they were already trying to screw us. But they might go back to their ways, and BioWare might make an amazing RPG again. They could. They could. They definitely can. It's not, you know, it's not like they can't. Just that they don't want to. They never do. They never do. But yeah. So, looking at the ending of Dragon Age 3, Dragon Age 4 has a huge potential to be the best in the series. Let's hope they won't fuck it up. Yeah, I don't know the ending. I went for sending him to find a cure for his wife. Oh, that's not what yeah. No wonder you're saying that he never shows up. That you don't get yeah, that's not the ending that I got. So they're going to fuck EA as they fucked Mass Effect. Oh yeah, they also fucked Mass Effect. Maybe worse. They were trying to fuck it even worse, I think. Because, you know, Mass Effect Andromeda isn't about recording using users spending. Yeah, I didn't do a terrible job with Mass Effect Andromeda. I mean, EA, they did a bad job with it, but, you know, nothing that Square Enix and other companies don't do as well. You know, they push their developers super hard, they force unrealistic expectations on the timelines, and they fire people who don't cooperate with every word of what the heads say. You know, just normal corporate stuff. That's fine, whatever. You know, they're scum, as I said, and absolutely should just lose all their money, flat out, because they're riding on the backs of people who actually have creative talent and should not be ridden hard, but that's beside the point. What they were doing with Dragon Age Origins, though, was worse. It was a little bit more like what they did with, what EA, let's not forget, did with, I only played the first game, with Dead Space, where the third game apparently is just a microtransaction cluster truck. But yeah. Want to become famous? No, Rabbitter, go away. If you go to that website, your pet dies. The one that you like, not the one that you don't like. You've got a bot in the chat. Kill that criminal scum. Criminal scum. I can't. I can't. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I don't have tools on me right now, and this game doesn't let me alt tab. Otherwise, it crashes. The minds behind the original Mass Effect and Dragon Age have already left BioWare. Yeah, but, you know, that's fine. I feel like that's important, but it's not as important as just, like, any team whatsoever. Literally any team can make any game as long as they have a good direction. And, like, that's why, like, it works for certain things to have the same people doing the same thing. Like, for example, for writing, you can maintain a consistent writing style, and just sort of writing themes. But I think the biggest changes really come from the direction. The sort of, like, you're going to write a story that is about this, or you're going to write a story that is meant to be funny, or you're going to write a story that is meant to be, like Dark Souls, where people just make wiki pages about all the mentions. You know, that sort of decisions is, I think, where it really hangs in the balance of whether a game is good or not. I mean, for sure, there's worse writing than others, but that's never the problem with them. First off, they're super big companies. They hire amazing writers anyway. And that's the thing. Like, because of the decisions, because the decisions are dumb, amazing writers will write stupid things and bad things, and they're great. They're fantastic writers. They have years and years of experience. They learned from the best. They're like the good people working there for sure. Maybe not at newer studios, but, you know, old studios anyway. It's always going to be the creme, you know, the creme de la creme, more or less better. You know what I mean? But it's the decisions that are going to screw them up, and then they make crappy stuff. In Mass Effect Andromeda, maybe isn't one of those cases. I feel I watched the Let's Play. That's the only thing I did of that game. There's some really shabby writing in there, but that's that's a very big game. It's got a lot of writing, and I think a lot of it was just they didn't edit properly. They just didn't edit properly. That game was rushed basically, and for writing it, that's editing. You can turn in terms of writing, you can turn anything into good writing. I was talking the other day about how good writing affects me. Give me a well-written grocery list over an amazing, poorly written plot twist. Like, you know what I mean? I prefer a well-written grocery list that I'm reading and I'm like, this is good and fun, over like the best plot twist, but if it's delivered poorly, like written badly. And that's where editing comes in. For example, to deliver a plot twist, it's really tricky. You need to have the setup. You need to have some red herrings over here. You need to have thematic consistency so that the plot twist matters. It's not like a plot twist, and then instead of them having an umbrella, they had 2 umbrellas. It doesn't matter if the storyline isn't about umbrellas. You know what I mean? So you need to have all of that, and all of that comes from editing, from the lead, for sure the lead writers, but just from the people above, from looking at other people's writings, because it's a big game and they need to tell you shouldn't write like this line over here, it doesn't make sense, just change it. And they go through so many iterations in writing that it is a really long process, and it's very obvious when that doesn't happen, when things just are written once, read once, and off they go. And it's really obvious when that happens. And that's why RPGs are so difficult to make, because you can make RPGs just without thinking, just on a roll, but the end result is not good. I mean, it can be good on certain aspects. Like, for example, Atom RPG is an interesting game in that regard, because everything is disjointed. There's no thematic consistency. It's just everything is. It's clear that they were writing, and then just wrote a bunch of people, and then that's that. That's the game. And there's no overarching narrative. There's some interactions, but it's just obvious that they were writing. They're working on ahead, and nobody took a step back and it was like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Work smart, not hard. And in writing, that is, you need to work hard and smart as well. Says I, who have 0 experience writing professionally. So take my my words for what they are. And thank you for the follow /tag 2007. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. I played Dead Space 3, the pirated version. It was the only decent way to play it. Sounds about right. I had a ton of areas where to put just... they were put there just for grinding and forcing you to use microtransactions with 0 relevance to the main plot. Never forget about creating what companies do, which is creating a problem. This happens a lot today. They create a problem and then sell you the solution. And that happens with a lot of things. In games, it only has happened recently, or in the last 10 years. But it happens elsewhere a lot, where marketing is all about that as well. You see those comical things where people just try to open a bottle of milk and fail spectacular, or not a bottle, a carton of milk and fail spectacularly, and then they're selling you a $10 little thing that you just mash in there, and it works for every carton, and you're like, this is great. Look at me being very happy and in color instead of being black and white and just exploding the house because I can't open a carton of milk. You know, that example, they do that, but they do that in marketing because that is the point of, that's the same principle of creating a problem. They create a problem, which is you can't open a carton of milk, and then they sell you the solution. It's as simple as it gets. And of course, that's very comical when it comes to opening a carton of milk, but it works a lot for everything else. Like, for example, I've been looking into buying myself some power tools. I'm looking for a circular saw, as well as a couple of other things. Majorly, just a circular saw. And I can't, if I look into the things that I need, and if I look into what people are trying to sell and how the products themselves are marketed, because you can find lots of different tools for woodworking, but usually 1 or 2 tools that are well chosen, and you need to do a few. You need to use different techniques, but 1 or 2 tools will get most works done in woodworking. In fact, I'm talking about electrical tools. In fact, you don't even need electrical tools, but that's another. That requires skill, and I don't have that, so it doesn't matter. The point is, like, imagine, like, for my specific needs, I need clear cuts, and I need clear cuts, and I need what's the other need specifically that I... when I say clear cuts, I mean square cuts for boards. Oh, I would need a router. And a router is a thing that just eats the middle of boards. It just drills holes and just cuts away. But it's not a drill. It's not a drill press or anything. It's like a... It's a thing. It's a tool for making holes. And just shallow holes and stuff like that. I need that. I found a borrowed one. That's the best kind of tools, is borrowed stuff. But the thing is, a circular saw does all those things, and the more you look into the tools that you can buy, the more you look into the tools you can buy, you can see, oh, but then you're gonna need a crosscut thing. Well, how are you gonna make the crosscuts, which is just along, cross the board instead of just the long rib cuts. They're called the crosscuts. And then there's tools for that. There's the thing called a miter table, or miter saw. And how are you gonna square the boards up? There's tools for that. It's called... I actually don't know what it's called, but it's a freaking... Those are super expensive. Those are really good if you're gonna make a lot of work. But if you're just gonna do 1 or 2 things, it doesn't matter. You don't need that. And when you start looking into it, they don't sell you... They don't... Like, you never see a company... I don't know why I'm going to this tangent. My God. Kernel RPG, what are you doing? But anyway, the point is, when you look into the advertising of woodworking machinery, the companies will not tell you, I have this circular saw that can do pretty much everything. They will tell you, this circular saw is very specialized, and if you want other things, I got another tool for you. So that's them creating the problem as well. So it happens on even the smallest things, which is just totally normal for them to do that within the system that we live in, obviously. But you know what I mean. Like, for gaming, it's the same. They have all those things, time savers. It's always not time savers. It's always them setting the experience grind to 10, where they could have set it to 5. So they set it to 10 so they can sell you a thing that will set it to 5 instead. And those time savers are not that. Those time savers are cheating because the game is 10. Right? The game is 10. And this game, for example, I take 100 damage if an ogre punches me in the face. But if I do this, you can't see it. It's behind my face. But if I turn on God mode, which is free, I take 0 damage for when a troll punches me in the face. That's cheating, right? But what if I paid the company for a shield? Like in mobile games, you get a shield that immunizes you to certain damages. What if I did that? That's cheating as well. That's flat out cheating. And you're paying to cheat, which is fair because everybody can pay. It's called pay to win. But it's still, like, that's not really the point. The point is there's a lot of games where you can cheat for free. And they are all of a sudden deciding, no, if you want to use cheats, you need to pay. So that's the thing. That's the situation. It's like in the movie business. It doesn't matter if you have the best writer, the best director, and the best actors. If the management comes and changes things the way they're disregarding the plot, and yeah, definitely, absolutely. Absolutely, that's the case. Yeah. That happens with movies as well. I don't watch very many movies, but yeah, I watch some movie podcasts and I hear a lot of that, yeah. I think you need the stream to just chatting section. Oh boy, I know. It's not chatting, it's rambling, just rambling. Cause then my head goes to places and anyway. We did the teleportation. It's been a while. It's been a while since I said that. Here we are in Castle Bruma. It's also good. I didn't even need to wait. It's daytime. The ranting colonel.
Have you recovered the Madstone?
Yes, I have.
I never thought it possible.
I don't know, I said that voice.
I had hoped. But to actually hold it in my hands. Oh, it's more beautiful than I imagined it. Congratulations. I had a feeling you were the right person for the job. And it seems I owe you a reward. This Akaviri ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic.
That's pretty nice.
It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye.
It doesn't matter.
I hope it serves you well in your future journeys.
We got rings for days with this quest. So, what are you going to do with the... Hiccup, I'm sorry. What are you going to do with the Draconian Madstone?
The Madstone is finally mine. It's the pinnacle of my collection. Many thanks to you again.
Of course. The Pale Pass was quite a piece of work.
With the information you have given me about Pale Pass, it could take scholars many years to amend the history books.
She hates me. Oh boy. Have you heard any rumors?
Oh, have you heard? About old Bainlin? It was a horrible accident. A stuffed miniature head fell off the wall and crushed him to death. Tragic.
So tragic indeed. Definitely I wasn't responsible. Can I buy a house here?
I asked myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this?
Let me put my lipstick on if you don't mind.
May luck be always on your side.
She hates me so much. I don't understand why people hate me this much. I think it's because of the couple of times that I've been seen killing people. My infamy. Let's actually look at it. Because there's a stat for it. Day jailed. Items stolen, a bunch of them. Bounty, fame, and infamy. Our infamy is 29. So yeah, it might be. That might be the reason. A little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Because, you know, lavish lizard lipstick limbo is where it's all at.
Good to see you again.
Ah, such green loveliness. I need to buy a house.
I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate.
That is indeed very conveniently located. I'll pay you.
Wonderful. I'll have the deed transferred to you. Here is your key to the door. As I said, it's located right by the main gate. I've had a look at the place myself, and it could use some furnishings inside. Quite barren in there, I'm afraid. I'm fairly certain that Suratan at Nova Roma here in Bruma can acquire the things you'll need to make it look like home.
Sure. I'll just,
May luck be always on your side.
I'll just steal this from you, I think. Did you put... Oh, she's... thought she was like, what are you doing? Oh, boy. She put the thing in here, and that's why it clanked when I talked to her. Anyway, we need to go back to the Pale Pass. Let's please. I'm not going to make a cut here, because I need to get this stuff. There it is. Don't look at me. Ooh, I can get the Draconian Madstone. That would take care of all my bounties. Yeah, we need to go back to the Pale Pass because there was the chest situation. And
it's wonderful to see you again.
It's very wonderful. I'll take all of your stuff, but later. Anyway, Pale Pass it is. And now, not Pale Pass. Because, you know what I mean? Because the cut. Before we do quests, though... let's not do it like that. Because I'm coming back now from the Pale Pass. Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Shut up. Everybody hates me. Forever. Before we do side quests, though, let's visit our new house. Wooden door to my Bruma house. I like that it's called my Bruma house. It feels like it's a toy set. Now that I've arrived at the new house in my new house in Bruma, I may want to head over to Suratan at Nova Roma to secure some furnishings for it. I might. It really is very barren. I had a great deal on that other house that's all broken. I think I can upgrade it as well. I'm talking about the house that we found in Anvil. I think it's Anvil. It's a wooden door back here. This is gonna be great. We have a bed. Anyway, let's buy some things for this. It's a lovely place, actually. I like it. I like that house. I mean, in a city this small, a house would be super expensive. You're curious how the upgrades will look. I am curious as well. I think I've done a couple of houses in this game. Upgraded. Hello. I was sent by the Countess. I know you hate me.
I'm Surotan,
He doesn't
proud
anymore.
owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals.
Yes, he doesn't hate me anymore. Have you heard any rumors?
Rumor has it that Edla Darkheart left Skyrim with the law right behind her.
I don't think I remember her. Yeah, tell me about Bruma. I just got a house here.
No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean south.
It does look a little bit like a Skyrim town, doesn't it? Anyway, let me barter with you.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Because you sell these things. And they're very expensive. But I can make you... Oh my god, even... How's your Anyway. I don't know why he's so upset. Let me sell some stuff. Glass dagger? Let's go with glass arrows first.
An excellent bargain.
He says it's an excellent bargain. I wouldn't trust him. Didn't say anything there. These are good to haggle.
That's more than I'd use.
Oh, he's starting to complain. Okay, let's go for a glass dagger here.
That's a fair deal.
And now he loves me very much.
You drive a hard bargain.
And then I can sell the arrows until he doesn't pay.
You got a great deal there.
This is looking good.
That seems
Wow, he goes high. My mercantile is getting better, though.
no deal.
And it's bad to do that because... So 74 is where I'm at. And, yeah. No, it automatically changes that? I think so. I'll just sell the stuff. Black band, no. Mithril gauntlets, sure. Silver ring, cure disease. Just keep one. Fire shield. Don't really need to look at those for right now. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's buy all of these. I got a little bit of a discount. It's always nice. So we have a bedroom.
An excellent deal.
A bedroom, I said. We have a dining area.
You drive a
Kitchen area. A lower storage area. I'm not gonna...
You drive a
We're just gonna explore. And that's about it.
You drive a hard bargain.
I do, but, you know, I'm also spending all my money, so shut up.
Thank you. Come again.
Yes. No, I won't, actually. I have now bought everything Surotan has for my house in Bruma, and I've completed the quest.
Farewell.
This game really sort of forces you to outfit all the houses because it's a quest. And you're like, I don't want that quest there. No. Never happened before. Don't worry, it happens to every person.
Bye.
Okay.
Take care.
Let's go into our house. Look at that. It's now well lit. A little bit better. We got paintings. We have an entrance anyway. We have chests. We can put things up there if we want. Actually, I'm not sure if we can. I don't know that the books go in there. I think they, like, collide. Because look at this. Just touch it and it goes up. Can do that to everything. These are good, though. Huh. Yeah, these are good. These are properly set up. Huh. There's a fire right outside. Why do I have a fireplace inside if there's a fire right outside? Lovely place. Anyway, let's go downstairs, because that's where all the business happens. Got a little bit of a living room over here. Without a fireplace, it's not really much of a living room, though. It's just a place. Not even nice chairs. Crab meat and pear. Oh, yeah, my favorite combination. A lot of carpets on the wall. Yeah. That's kind of okay. The Argonian Account, Book 4. Have I read that one, actually? I think I haven't. No, that's... I will need to look into our skills. But, yeah, I have. Or maybe it just doesn't teach us. Anyway, that's our house. Good stuff. Let's see what we're gonna do next in terms of quests. I have a small but nice fireplace in this rented apartment in Haga. I never had a fireplace. I've been to houses that have a fireplace. But usually even if it's small, it's like new fireplaces are really good at heating up, at warming things up. And you don't want a very big fireplace because it costs a lot of money to keep up. Yeah, I've had, yeah, I say I never, well, what we use here in the area that I live, not necessarily everywhere in Portugal, but in the area that I live, what people use a lot are stone ovens, and not the big ones like for cooking bread or stuff like that. It's just a normal gas stove, right? That works as gas, or no, actually not. It specifically doesn't work as gas. But basically, instead of having the gas pipes and all that connecting to the bits, it has a little compartment underneath where you put wood. It's kind of little. It's really kind of tidy. It's not very big. Like when you put wood to burn, and it warms up the whole plate of the whole plate above that will then cook the food. But people do that a lot, and that is very, very hot. So it's really good for cooking. Well, it's good for cooking certain kinds of food for sure. But and it doesn't really give it that wood burning taste to the wood, because it's not a normal fire oven. Wood. What is it called? Wood stove? Stay? Not my problem with maintaining it, since I'll stay here for only 2 more days and I'm going back to Romania. But I'm a sucker for everything vintage. Yeah, it's a vintage style. It's a vintage style kind of. What I'm talking about is vintage, very vintage, because it's also related to the cooking, and more and more people don't use the oven to cook because who can be bothered to do that? Just make up something else. and also it's a problem because it's in summer, right, when it's hot, you kind of don't want to use that, so you need to have kind of 2 machines for cooking, just basic ovens, or not ovens, stoves. That's what they're called. Let's take care of this Nernroot thing. We've been carrying the 20, now about 30 Nernroots with us for a long while, and I suppose we should at least, go there and see if we can get a better adventurer's thing, whatever we're gonna get. And it's daytime, so hopefully it'll be open. Hopefully it closes at 8 rather than 7. I don't know that it's here. It is.
Greetings to you.
Thanks. I don't think I know her. Hey.
Any more luck finding Nernroot?
Oh yeah, I found a bunch.
Amazing. You found 20 more samples of Nernroot. Well done. I think if I'm to create a strong version of the elixir, I'm going to need an even greater number of Nernroot samples than before. 30 should do it this time. Yes, that would be perfect. Oh, and as usual, I'll have the moderate elixir ready in 24 hours.
You mean right now? Because of this. And also a cut. Because this does take time. It's sort of weird that it... Oh. I don't think he moved.
I have a message for you from the Grey Fox.
I was waiting for him. I was making... What is the message?
The Grey Fox has a task for you.
This is good news.
Meet him at Helvia's Cecia's house in Bruma.
Yeah. I will. Also, a warm, gentle breeze causes a tickle on your face. But as you go to brush it off, you find you cannot move your arms. Looking at your skin, you realize that it has turned to a brittle green glass. Standing perfectly still, you breathe in shallow gulps of air, knowing that moving would cause your skin to shatter into thousands of pieces. The tickle on your face worsens, and you know that you are about to sneeze. As your skin shatters, you wake up sweating. Lovely. I'm becoming more of a vampire. Anyway, I do need to... It's right now. Yeah, this fetch quests... This one is not too bad. Because it's like the only fetch quest. And so I can forgive it. I think it's good now. No, it's not. I need another...
One moderate elixir of exploration, coming right up.
That's very nice of you.
Hey, good to see you again.
Indeed. Do you have the elixir?
As promised, I have your moderate elixir of exploration.
Moderate.
Use it well. I have more available for a great price if you'd like.
I want low prices, not great ones. Bye. Let's see what the Grey Fox wants from us. If you're turning into a 100% vampire, you should fast travel using a taxi. That is true. I will actually need to consider who I'm gonna bite. Because otherwise, my vampirism is gonna be a pain. Let's see if I can open any of these doors without breaking a lockpick. Should be simple enough. This is a mini game of patience. Also, really patience because the controls are atrocious. Ah! I was thinking about the controls, how atrocious they are. And they are. It's super inconsistent. I don't think I need to open them all. The way you move your mouse is so inconsistent. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna wait 6 hours. Then somebody's gonna be sleeping in front of me. Because of the way sleeping works. I think, maybe? In your dream, you approach a vampire ancient. Having just completed a perilous task for him, you swell with pride, sure that he will now bestow even greater power upon you. The entire clan's eyes are upon you, walking towards the dais where he stands. I read this one before. And yeah, basically I think somebody's gonna come in, close the door, and I eat them. Hey. Sounds about right. Waiting like a waiting for my prey like... Oh, Mythic Dawn commentaries, that's both. Destruction skill increase, that's actually very important. That's an important book to read right there. Oh, there's flowers. Lovely flowers. Oh, I'm on the upper level. It's fine. Because we're going to the Grey Fox. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? What do I need to do? Oh, it's in Bruma. Right. I think it's gonna work well.
Oh, hello.
Hello. It's here in Bruma. The head of the Thieves Guild themselves. Who could they be? Or he, actually. We know it's a
The
man.
Gray Fox is waiting for you.
Shush!
He's inside, downstairs. Don't keep him waiting.
I've kept him waiting for a little while. Could it be Cecilia? It's just a house. There's the Gray Fox. That's the mask. Oh, we're not gonna find out who he is. I mean, we do find out who he is. He's the Gray Fox. He's right there. Hi.
I see you got my message.
It's an honor to finally meet you.
I have need of your special gifts.
The other line was
There's
so
an item hidden away
brutal.
in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me. The monastery is extensive and well guarded, so you should make sure to be well prepared. Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services.
I would be honored to help.
Capital! The monastery is called the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is where retired blind moth priests go to wait out the rest of their days. I will mark the location on your map. Look for it in the far northeast of Cyrodiil, beyond Cheydinhal. I need you to acquire Sevilla's stone. It is a large crystal with special properties that I need to gain
He does, doesn't he?
advantage. Remember, do not shed innocent blood. However, there is no blood price for slaying the stone's guardians, human or inhuman. When I receive word that Sevilla's stone is missing, I will be here, waiting for you.
So you're the Gray Fox, huh?
I don't answer questions about myself, particularly when they come from a Shadowfoot.
Boy, picky.
Shadow hide you.
Sure, whatever. Jeez. My God.
How goes it?
It doesn't go very well. He's a jerk. What a jerk. Anyway, we are going to a monastery to not shed innocent blood, he says. Innocent blood. We've been shedding innocent blood for ever. Since, I mean, like innocent blood. I came to his house. He's used to being attacked by Myrrh and men. And so he attacks me. Am I not in the wrong for attacking him? Maybe I'm not. Certainly not when it comes to how the Fighters Guild looks at him. We need to go back and do some more arena fights. Looking forward to that as well. Anyway, before that, we're going to go to the monastery. That's what we're going to do. And also, I am definitely not taking the right path. But this one is pretty flowers. There we go. Pick all the pretty flowers. Motherwort. That's, yeah. The Gerald Mountains is where we are. There's a camp. Down there, some wolves. Found Lake Arius Caverns. Sure thing, boss. Down goes Bambi. Actually, I do need to kill you, because venison is really good. This is a pretty place. Oh, there might be some Nern roots around. No Nern roots. Maybe down below? That one went for a swim. No Nern roots. Nern reed. Oh, that's a full-on buck. Just fireballs. Poor animal. Oh, a necromancer. Oh, it's a hedge wizard. It's still a necromancer. But it doesn't count. I'll take your boots. I also should really take care to look at my skill diary. 4 out of 10. Yeah, we're gonna get... willpower we don't need anymore. We need intelligence. And I need strength to carry crap around. Actually, I don't really need it. Having agility is nice as well. Speed is something that I never go for. And honestly, it doesn't really matter. Because this is fast enough. I think we did start with like a lot of speed at the beginning. And speed can be very fast. I think the biggest thing, if you max out speed, it's mostly for running speed. I think the thing about speed that matters the most is being lightweight. So if you have a lot of strength, it allows you to be fast. A lot faster than if you have a lot of speed. Depending on your... I don't know if it works like that in this game. I think it does. It definitely works like that in Skyrim. Where if you have a lot of weight, you slow down. Even though you're not over-encumbered. And you jump higher and whatnot. Lovely houses. Can I not find out who you are? I want to... There you go. There's another camp that way, but we're not going there. Oh, there's a shrine. We're still not going to the shrine. It's Azura's shrine, though, so... Might be a good thing to do it, because I think you get Azura's star. I'm not sure if it's in her quest, or if I can do her quest at all. We might do that after. You know, as a next... as a upcoming objective. So that's unlocked. Oh! Hi. Yep, you died. That is what happens when you attack me. Unless I die, in which case you die too. Because if the game doesn't run, you're dead. Loophole. I think we see the monastery in the map anyway. Where is it? Oh, I see the path. Is this... Oh, it's back there. Cool path. The Temple of the Ancestor Moths. Talk about moths, and we see them immediately. I have found the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. Now I just have to locate Sevilla's stone. Maybe I can persuade one of the monks to help me. Oh, yes, I can. Hello. I don't know where I'm at with my skill or my lavish lipstick limbo thingy. Is it 5? Sure, let's go with that. Hey. Excuse me.
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
I would like to know about the blind monks.
We serve the retired moth priests from the Imperial City. The work they do leads to progressive blindness. They live in utter darkness in the secret catacombs. Of course, it doesn't affect them because they're blind.
I suppose that's true. Do you know about Sevilla's stone?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Have you heard any rumors?
It's still pretty wild east of the Nibbin. Few people except for bandits, but at least it hasn't been picked clean by treasure hunters.
Yeah. See you later.
May you always wear soft silks.
No, I don't like soft silks. It snags on my scales. Let's go into here. Oh, it's just the monk's quarters. Excuse me, sir.
Hello, stranger. What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
I don't think I cast the spell. Let's see what he says. Do you know about Sevilla's Stone?
I've never heard of it. Why do you ask?
Yeah, they don't know. Tell me about the blind monks.
I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine.
That's a good point, but I think I need this.
May you always wear soft silks. What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
That's how that is. And of course now, see you later. Now that line is no longer marked as unspoken. So you have the crypt. All of them are locked. Oh, this one is locked, but I can open it. Maybe the other one was as well. I sort of assumed that because it was locked, it would be a crime for me to pick it, but it isn't. Loophole. It's very dark in here. You can see well enough, but you know, I'd rather see better. And we have a shrine that's not apparently blessed. No ghosts or anything. It's very clear the game knows what's up. I wonder if this is the way, and I'm just bypassing some stuff. I have entered the catacombs of the blind monks. The Grey Fox hinted that the true guardians of Sevilla's Stone would not subject to blood price. I'm betting that also means they won't be too happy to see me. I better be careful from here on. I want to go back to... Yeah. I want to go back up there to the main temple to see what you can do over here. It's also locked. Weird. Lovely temple, though. And we can go upstairs. There's an altar. Rejoice! Through faith, your afflictions are banished. Except my vampirism. That one is still here. Very, very bright place, but that's because I have the torch out, and the game doesn't like multiple light sources all that much because it's not really HDR. That's really the reason. So, what we'll do is we'll put the torch out. And we'll start casting invisibility, like we did before. So I got some prelates.
Who's there?
Oh. He doesn't like me. I possibly don't want to kill him.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Yeah, but I was just picking some shrooms, and that's why. Yeah, but you're blind, so... You know, it doesn't work quite as well. I also can't see much. I mean, this really... He's on me, though. I don't know if he's gonna give up. Hopefully he does, but I would doubt it. Maybe he does. I don't know. I'm leaving him behind. He's still shouting and upset. Can't really see very well where we're going. We got some things. Nothing to worry about, he says. Oh my god. These people. And the catacombs of the Temple of the Moth. Let's go there. Thought that just said blind meth peddler. I don't think I want to be here right now. Let's go back upstairs. I also don't want to level our sneak at the moment. I don't want to level our sneak at all. We don't need sneak as a mage. And there's an old wooden door over here that is locked. Not anymore, it isn't. We got people going around. The prelates. I wonder if having the torch out would change anything. Let's give it a try. I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, it should, but... Interesting. He's stuck. I also like the detail of them having a lot of mushrooms around here. Also, does the rat have a... No, the rat doesn't have a name. I thought it might be their pet or something like that. Minor Dispel Tome. One thing I want to look at is what we're leveling up as our illusion, because I think that's personality, and I sort of don't want that, but sort of do. Yeah, it's personality. Sure. Ooh, it might be... This door might be on the other side. Of that other door. Oh, yeah, it is. Curious. Okay, where are we? Simple, linear area. Made for you to be able to sneak through. There's also a little bit of a treasure over here that is mostly pointless. Cool. Now, this one... Is it linear? I think it's gonna be linear. Except, you know, the, the different branches. I think it's gonna be the same thing. This is their quarters, they're sleeping. I'm opening all the doors. They don't detect me. Lovely time. This is where they keep all their stuff. I'll take all their stuff. Because honestly, why wouldn't I? They're just gonna... They're gonna starve to death, but, you know, it's fine. There's not a whole lot of it. Kind of curious. There's some ginseng over here. It's a very 2000s thing. Mainstream stuff. It's been eaten for centuries, but I think you made teas out of it, I think. Still make, but you know, it was like very en vogue. They have rat meat in a sack? What am I supposed to deduce from that? And where does this lead? Back over here. Oh, they're just doing their thing. I wonder if they detected me back here. Oh yeah, they got up. Well, we know the way. There's some bats. There's a lot of bats. I'll say those would be moths. There's a lot of mushrooms here as well. A little bit of a jumping puzzle. 35 gold hidden behind it. You can't hide here at 35 gold. Mandrake root. You can't hide your mandrake root as well, either. Ooh, touch of fear. Really, I think I was detected just then. But the rat didn't attack me, which is interesting. Oh, maybe I was detected by you? Oh, this is a dead end? Please don't be a... Oh, they're praying to the moths. It is a dead end. Okay. I'm in combat. It's fine. They're not gonna come after me. Yeah, because I didn't come this way. They might actually go through the door. Into their caverns we go. Let's cast this before they follow me, because they will follow me. And that is a pain. So I'll just avoid that trap. And they might kill themselves. I really hope they don't. Skeletons? Skeleton Guardian. Is this a trap? They came after me. What an idiot.
Ancestor! Guard my hands! You'll never take me down!
Oh! He knows. Why am I casting the wrong spell? I was casting lavish. Oh, because it's number 4. I was casting lavish lipstick limbo. Don't worry about it. There we go. Whew. It's a weird mission. Let's go right instead. Excuse me, sir. I must, I'm glad it didn't die. I need to be careful with my timings here. Ooh, Brigal! My favorite. Because it... Also that. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm still in combat, though, so that's a bit of an issue. I hope they don't come in here. Did we do it? That seems to be stuck. It took a little while for... We did it. They were right on the other side of this door. That was super weird. That was super weird. I probably can't open that. Can I? Oh, they're opening it. I think. Cure Disease Dome. Nice. Well, we did it. It was pretty dangerous. Sneaking all the while, just because we don't have... Oh, look at that terrible thing. Hey. Eat that up. Really? You're bad at this. Oh, yeah, they're bad at this. And they're dead at this as well. Okay, invisibility. That was the trigger over there. And we just need to be a little bit careful not to re-nail the trap, because if you push it far enough along and then it comes back and hits you, it will do damage. So we can... Ooh, look at all these. Whoa! That hurts. Please don't do that. Common soul gem. Fine enough. Oh! And that's the other way. Huh. Cool. Okay. Let's go. exit. I swear I don't understand why I did that. Oh, you see, I took damage there. Anyway, I can wait. Probably shouldn't. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. And now number 5. No, number 4 is invisibility. Number 5 is for lavish lipstick laser limbo thingy. Another hard lock. I guess it makes sense because this is for the Thieves Guild. But if you're bad at opening these locks, it's difficult. And I know people get really stumped by that minigame. Some people do. It's just knowing how it works more than anything. We got some people down over there in the center. We got a passage that way. And why walk when you can run? Has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are a journeyman of athletics. And fatigue regeneration when running is increased by 50%, which is nice. Those are the little perks. Who's this person over here? This looks like a... That's just a... Yeah, it's attacking me. I have Sevilla's stone. Now to get back to Helvia's Secessia's house in Bruma. Without killing anyone. Or hopefully being killed. Or without being killed. Let's look at the map, because these places go places. Does that make sense what I just said? And now a delusion as well. We can cast Journeyman. He unfortunately saw me because I mistimed my spell. Yeah, he's upset. Just get the skeleton key. Absolutely. But I actually don't know how to get it. But yeah, I will eventually. Where does this lead to? I think this is the way back. This guy's very upset. Yeah, that's the way back. So, oh, he's on me. No, he's not. That's coincidence. So let's go. Yeah, he stopped it. Let's go down here. See what this leads. Where this leads to. Tungown, welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, it leads to a terrible enemy that I will kill with all my amazing things. Oh no, I will be killed by it. It's fine. We saved just now. I think we saved just now. Yeah. No, we didn't. Crap. That sucks. Well, it doesn't suck that much because I know exactly what to do. Thank you for being a fan for sure, but also thank you for watching on YouTube. That's where basically most of my work goes to, and even this stream is for YouTube because I do the Let's Play Oblivion based on this. I edit the footage together. So if you're following the Let's Play there, you're seeing this gameplay, although without the bits that are not really that important, because this game has a lot of that. Okay, now I have a save. Sometimes I click on the save and it doesn't work. I don't know why. Let's try it again. This guy's strong. And now he's dead. This is good news to everybody. For everybody. Man. All of that for what? Absorb skill destruction and 22 gold. Lovely. Let's get out of here. So I wait a little bit and then I have number 4. Good. You said you don't know how to get the skeleton key. Is this your first Oblivion playthrough? It isn't my first one, but I never finished the game, for one. But also, I haven't played it since basically release, so I don't remember pretty much anything. I have some vague notions of a lot of things, and yeah, it comes to memory. Some stuff it comes to mind, but I never finished the main storyline or a lot of other stuff. I finished some guild quest lines, but I don't remember all the details. I usually point out if I remember or not, but yeah. This quest, for example, I don't remember it at all. I think I finished the Thieves quest line, though, and I think I liked it the best, but then I misremember some details. You know how it is. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I first played this. The Amulet of Kings. Wasn't there something up here? Oh, there was. Oh, there's also a book. There's a book over here. Instruction for the Grey Cowl. The Grey Cowl of Nocturnal shrouds the wearer's face in shadow. No light or magic of detection can penetrate its depths. To look upon Nocturnal's face without the cowl is to feel the depths of the void. A man would lose his mind to see it. A woman wouldn't. It's fine. Recently, it has come to light that the Grey Cowl has gone missing. This must be at the whim of Nocturnal, for she could reclaim it easily. The Lady of Shadows has seen fit to reveal that a curse is laid upon the Grey Cowl. Whosoever wears it shall be lost in the shadows. His true nature shall be unknown to all who meet him. His identity shall be struck from all records and histories. Memory will hide in the shadows, refusing to record the name of the owner to any who meet him. He shall be known by the cowl, and only by the cowl. I am directing a triad of moth priests to investigate this tale. They shall determine the truth or falseness of the story. They shall determine the present whereabouts of the Grey Cowl. That's why it's grey. Be it in Tamriel, Oblivion, or beyond. All curses can be broken, even those laid by Nocturnal. The triad shall determine who or how this curse may be lifted, so that the moth priests may safely wield the Grey Cowl. Office of the Unseeing Eye. That is kind of interesting, because it might explain why we're trying not to... Oh, it comes back over here. It might explain why we're trying not to kill anybody. I don't know if they're innocent or not, but the Grey Fox specifically said don't kill any innocents, and I'm like, I don't know if they're innocent. Be more specific about this. What? Nobody's innocent. What is this? Something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to Bruma. It's just over there. Oh, right, because it's on the other side of town. It's the little Grey Fox house. Wouldn't it be funny if the game remembered the name of the Grey Fox house, but not the name of the Grey Fox?
The Grey Fox is waiting for you.
Absolutely. In a house that is apparently his, but he doesn't let me steal his stuff. I don't know if it is his. Hey.
I hear the monks were most hospitable.
They... sort of. Tell me about Nocturnal's cowl.
You think this is Nocturnal's cow? Where did you hear about that?
From a note in the monastery.
I see. I suppose there is no hiding it from you. No hiding. What a joke. My whole life is hiding. Everything in that document
It's good that I caught that, because I wouldn't have gotten it.
Cannot be known.
Thou rapt.
In fact, I just told
Actually,
you my true name twice. But I bet you...
Is that how... Did I pronounce it correctly? Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow.
When I was not wearing the cowl. To your clouded memory, he and I are two different people. My own family doesn't even know me. I would give much to be rid of the Grey Cowl and its curse.
It's interesting that he says we're two different people. What do you mean? How does... That's not how people work. Like, yeah, basically, I don't recognize you, is what you mean to say. You have a thing over your face. Yeah, I also got Sevilla's stone.
My sources tell me that Sevilla's stone has gone missing. Do you have it with you?
I just said I did.
Capital! Now I can
there he goes with the capital.
defenses. Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. When I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again. Let us leave Helvius's house now. He has served me well and deserves his peace.
So it wasn't your house.
Shadow hide you.
It's fine. Bye. Interesting. The Grey Fox may be contacting me soon. Until then, I sell... Until then, I sell more stolen property to the guild fences like Orin. I need at least 700 gold worth stolen goods to get his attention. I have that already.
Are you not feeling well?
Yeah, it's his house. And yes, I have indeed reached that goal. Hey, wait. Where? Hey.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
I am feeling well. Tell me about Bruma.
All I need is a roof, some bread, and blessings of the nine. Bruma's God's country, and the gods are good to me.
No cheese, apparently. They're not that good. Have you heard any rumors?
Poor Grom. I wonder what he'll do now that Baelin is dead. Serving that old man was the joy of his life, or so I've heard.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him. Maybe we should go there and meet him.
Shadow hide you.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Let's go there. Before we continue with quests and whatnot. Baelin's house is right next to my own house. Oh, the loveliness coincidences. Lovely northern lights with a weird comets going around. He might be asleep though. Oh, I can go in just like this. It's not stealing. Oh, maybe it's open. Maybe it's vacant is what I mean. And Grom is not here. Kaelin? Hi.
Oh, Canelin's my name. Maybe you knew my uncle, Baelin. He died recently. Stuffed head fell on him. Very tragic. Well, goodbye.
And I can take your stuff?
Put that back, you thief! You won't get away with this!
Interesting. Apparently I will, maybe. Bounty 0. Infamy went up, though. I'm very sorry about that. Curious. Very curious. Huh. Well, anyway, that was... Grom is not here. Maybe upstairs. I don't know. If his niece... No. Nephew is around... Then I suppose the... Let's see what we have over here. No breakage of any lockpicks. There we go. Nothing. You'd think that Grom might be around, but he's not. Grom left forever. He left his iron axe, though. Poor Grom. So, where are we going? I want... I reached my goal. Oh yeah, I need to wait for the Grey Fox. I want to go and fight in the arena. Wait, we have a... Oh yeah. I still need to wait for them, but the fences are there still? Anyway, we're going to the arena. Because we're going to do a few arena battles. Now we should be able to kill everybody, basically, and become the arena champion. I'll wait until daytime, though, so... Because you can't fight in the night. Apparently, there's some rules against the noise and whatnot. It's some bunch of bollocks. Yeah, I heard that. Oh! Not great.
You have...
Not great that I'm... taking sun damage now. I can counter it with my heal wounds. But it's just a pain in the ass, and I don't want to do it. So I'll have to find somebody's blood. Ooh, the guards are a good place. Guards are always...
Speak.
Shut up. No guards here today. They don't sleep during the day? They do.
Now, there's no need to get violent. It's all over, lawbreaker.
No, it isn't.
Then pay with your blood.
Bye. Okay, what did this do for my infamy? It didn't affect my infamy. My bounty was affected by a little bit. I need to, I can't, I need to go. This is bad. I hate it. I hate it. Let's not do it. But let's not do that either. Nope, we're gonna stick with it. Yeah, they're really upset. I think I'm on the outside here. Hopefully they don't come after me, although they very well might. Basically cast invisibility and go away. I just wanted to fight in the arena. Come on, go away. Freaking hell. And then I need to go to the waterfront, but I can't go to the waterfront because otherwise the guards will show up immediately.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
He's missing all the shots. All of them. I'm a little bit on fire right now. Good. Arrow of Scorching, that's why. They're starting to get the good stuff. Being a vamp in Oblivion is such a pain, and the cure quest is even worse. Really? The cure quest is bad? I wanted to be a vampire so I could be cool. It's not gonna be cool, is it? I've been a vampire for a little while already. But yeah, it's a pain. It's not even a pain because of the damage over time, because I can deal with that. And in fact, my hope is that I will eventually deal with that. With a shirt or something that will just restore health automatically. The problem is that I can't fast travel or wait or anything while taking damage, so it's just a pain. That's really where it comes down to.
I hope I can help.
Yep. It's done.
Shadow Knight.
It's good to see you again. I have a message for you from the Grey Fox.
How nice.
The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Melintus Ancris's house in Coral.
I will indeed. You joined the Thieves Guild finally?
Yes, I did. After you saved me in Castle Skingrad, I vowed to join. I was having no luck on my own. Now I am running errands for the Grey Fox himself. I owe you much for your help.
Yeah, you're a pal. What do you think of Hieronymus Lex now that he left?
He's the captain of the guard in Anvil now. He used to be in the Imperial Watch until Countess Umbranox had him reassigned. It made things very difficult for the Thieves Guild for a while. I heard you were the one that made it all.
Finally, somebody that acknowledges me.
The Thieves Guild is grateful.
Yeah, that's right.
May Shadow hide you.
Of course, Amazay. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I just want to go to the arena and have a fight. But, unfortunately, I had to pay some dues around here. The Cure quest is a never-ending fetch quest, as far as I remember. Oh, holy crap. It's bad. It's bad news. Hundolin?
Ah, another happy spectator. You, of course, want to bet on a fight.
No, I don't want to bet.
Oh, sorry.
No wonder, no worry.
Have a good day now.
He sleeps in here, does he? Huh. Anyway, we're gonna have a fight. Oh, I need to have my thing equipped, though. I forgot about that. So I'm gonna need to go and get it. Which is a shame, because that's gonna spend all the time. And I'm gonna need to sleep again, and then I'm gonna have another vampire bout of vampireness. Not great. Not great. Arena light garment. Good. Time just passes very fast in this travel over here. Still daytime, so that's good. I also this happened. Got myself stuck inside the wall. But don't worry, TCL works for that.
You know what brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Face it, kid. You're still a maggot. You need to keep fighting if you want to be somebody.
I thought I had leveled up the rank, maybe. Have you heard any rumors that are not me being an idiot?
I heard a rumor.
No, he hasn't. I'm ready for a match.
Okay, brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and show him who's boss.
Sounds good. Oh boy. People of the arena. It's always the same speech.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This match is a battle of the brawlers. Let your voices be heard as these brave warriors fight for glory. Combatants, begin!
It's only two of us? Oh, they don't like this.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail
Well,
the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave
they
the arena now.
talks even there.
Rest. You
I hate it.
earned it.
Well, I don't know what they saw, but I did it.
4 wins is okay, kid, but it don't make you grand champion.
Amalur is the best
Here's your
arena ever.
payout.
Oh,
Now
Kingdoms
go
of
clean
Amalur.
yourself
I
up
haven't
before your
played. I
next
have it,
match.
but I haven't played it. I wanted to go again.
That raiment's getting a little tight on you, brawler. I think you need some exercise. What do you say? Ready for a match?
He's checking me out. Don't check me out. I'm ready.
All right, brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. Turns out there are two wood elf sisters who always fight together. They're twins, actually. You gotta take them both out. Now get in there and show those tree climbers who's boss!
The tree climbers, huh? So that's what elves are supposed to be. They climb trees. Thank you for the follow, Dawsonest Ever. Welcome to the stream.
Of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Kingdoms of Amalur.
The blue team's
Such an underrated gem.
possibly hope to
I hear so.
The yellow team's wood elf twin sisters. Let's find out.
Yes. That took a little while. Interesting. So she casts... You're gone. Oh, nice shot. Oh my god. Please stop that. It's very freaky. Oh, she died as well.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
I did it.
Ha, those girls didn't stand a chance.
No.
Good job, Brawler.
I'm
Here's
way
your take.
stronger
One
now
more match
than I
and you'll
was when I
advance
did this
again.
before.
You beating those twins is a good sign.
Amalur is an
A lot of fighting,
amazing
yeah.
game
Let
with
me
a
know when
lovely
you're ready to
Planescape
get
Tournament
bloody
vibe and a
again.
great plot twist. Sadly, if you have both DLC, which are amazing, you'll reach maximum level at half. Oh, I think you told me this before. You'll reach maximum level at half of the game, and that kind of killed it for me. From that point, you just follow the main plot without doing side quests. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, let's do another match.
Your next opponent is a Khajiit. Not one of the quick, jumpy ones either. This cat goes in heavy, usually with an axe. Now go get him.
Oh, yeah. All these fights are still very low level, so this takes a while. I forgot that the arena had so many little fights. I thought it wasn't like that. I thought it was just, you know,
Good people of the Imperial City,
10 fights and that's it.
to the arena.
We're up to 5 fights, and
Winner of
this is still the
match
base
will advance to the
rank.
of Bloodletter.
They're talking about it.
Wants it more, the yellow team or the blue team? Let's find out.
It's not about who wants it more. It's about who casts the best spells. And I do.
Take that.
Whoa, those speeds are powerful.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant.
The problem would have been an easy fix, just release a new level cap update, but of course, when something is amazing, EA has to kill it, and the developer never managed to do that. Yeah,
From the blue
that's
team,
basically, yeah.
leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
I've earned it.
Okay, so you can fight. Your new title is Bloodletter. You're getting into the real game now, kid. More gold for more blood. Don't disappoint me.
That's a perfect place to end the stream, because I still need to set up the videos for tomorrow. I don't need to do any renders or anything, which is lovely, because it does take a while for me to do the renders. So hopefully I will go to bed before 2 a.m. today. Oh, I was taking my, I was gonna take this thing off. This is a good thing for me. For my carpal tunnel to not die. Or whatever it is. And I will take it off because it gets sweaty. I'm gonna need to buy a new one so I can wash that one. and have one next to me. I could just let it dry overnight, I suppose. That works. But yeah, that's gonna be that for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Did I save? I saved just now, didn't I? Oh yeah, yeah. We've been playing this for 52 hours. Look at that. And we basically have done nothing. On the Let's Play, we're probably, in terms of content, we probably have about 45 episodes. So a lot of dead time. But yeah, that's gonna be that. Thank you so much once again, Harry. Thank you for showing up. Dante, thank you for showing up as well. Thanks for the stream and see you around. See you as well. And I will see you maybe next Saturday. Maybe this Saturday I'll be streaming. Don't count on it though. It does depend on whether we're gonna do the Dungeons and Dragons session this week, or we're skipping,
man.
or we're skipping this week. But if you haven't caught our Dungeons and Dragons playthrough, I have a Let's Play of that on. I have the videos of that on YouTube. So if that's something that you like or are interested in, we don't have face cams, but so it's good to just listen to if you're interested in that.
Busy man, what is it?
So yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.